final block palette, but like you can kind of get the idea based off of like how it looks. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't do it. As much as I would love to show it off, I think it would be too. It would like it would reveal too much to show it off as it is. And while I did take a lot of inspirations from different builds, even one of them well, I wouldn't want to say I copied it, but I technically did copy the basis of. I mean, if we're gonna count one of them, technically four altogether, but three separate occasions. One had like multiple builds in it, and I just pretty much just used up what two of them were, and then one of them was. Don't get me wrong, I'll still give credit to where credit is due, kind of thing. I mean, they gave the basic idea of how I wanted it to look. The only thing I did is that I cherry picked what I wanted. Kind of like how BDSP did their stuff, where they cherry picked new features that they want to add to a faithful game. It's like, yeah, it's not faithful to the original games if you're going to cherry pick new features. Can the Vibrava be revived, please? No. Okay, rock slide. Thank you. I don't need string. Oh, you can put those down. I need to find like a Pokemon Center, and I'm not gonna find one. Oh yeah, I wanted to say something too. So Cobblemon has been updated to be of the current Minecraft version. Well, I say current because the one website that I use that was always up to date with the current Minecraft version, for some odd reason doesn't have, or at least I think it doesn't, or did I look at a different website and it had it? I don't remember. It doesn't have information about 1.20.3 or 1.20.4 either. It says the final version of Minecraft is 1.20.2. So I'm a bit confused. Unless this wiki is trying to tell me, though, that 1.20.3 and 1.20.4 are practically useless. So we're not going to put pages about those updates. We're just going to stick with, the 1.20.2 one because that one's is a little bit more useful, right? So it's like, oh, thank you. Take that. But yeah, so I'm still working hard on it. I'm trying to get everything done. I just finished off one very special area. Then I gotta work on getting prepped for 1.13. Then I gotta work on. Let's see, what do I have to work on? I have to work on one, two. Is it just two areas? How come I get the feeling that I'm wrong? There's two areas, and then get prep for 1.13. So that all I need to do is just place the new blocks, kind of thing, and that's it. That's I think everything. I think, unless I'm forgetting. I don't think I am. I think I'm just overthinking it. Like I normally do. So you know what? That's pretty much normal for me. Uh I not have any healing items for them? I do not. That's very unfortunate. I'm trying to find like a Pokemon Center as well, and I don't think I'm gonna find one. Rapid Spin. Wait, there's a Pidove boss? Wait, come back down here. Come back down here, you bird. Oh no. I really need Vibrava to be revived, please. Do I have to like switch him around and then he'll be revived? Like, is that how that works? I mean, I'll try to make it to that area over here. Is that Pokemon Center? Oh, there we go. Just a little bit longer. Yeah, the cool thing about the new build is that like it's both going to be like it's going to be shared like as an air structure, so like it can float in the air and it would make sort of sense. I mean, I still got to add that detail. Oh, that's an extra thing I do. I got to add that detail too. So though it makes kind of sense that it actually can float, and it can actually, or it can like float in the air, and it can also float on the water too. So it kind of helps. And not only that, it also has a little bit of an engineering kind of thing too. So one of the things that I kept trying to do, and I think I mentioned this either last time or I mentioned it during Circuit Craft. Maybe I'm not 100% sure where where I said the idea. But one of the ideas that I had was to make a land vehicle sort of extension for Arcanix. So that way, though, like if I wanted to go down on a planet kind of thing, I would drop down this base of a structure, which would be, let's say, like a tank. And what would happen is that whenever I went to a planet, this giant tank body would drop down first. And then what would happen is that Arcanix would sort of like would slowly descend, and then this land platform would just like run right up to it and connect. And then it would be sort of like a slide-in thing where Arcanix would just slide right in and just click. Not an actual click, but you get the point though. Like it would click like, oh hey, look, it actually works now. Hey, can I actually move this held item to somewhere else? What's my timid? Ah, I see. Okay, so I can't give it an item. How do you know what items they have? That's interesting. I have no idea. There we go. We actually have a flyer again. Oh, I also have to fix up that tree again, yeah. Ooh, I hate the rotation. I hate the actually using WASD as the rotate. Look how clunky it is, and then if you just use the mouse, smooth. Did my boots break yet? Nope. Are they about to break? I don't even know. I get the feeling though that like my entire game is busted. In a way, we don't die underwater, and I don't even go on this version unless I'm recording. Or there's like a Pixelmon map that I want to try out. That's only happened once. I don't even remember if it was this version or 1.16. But yeah. There are some Pixelmon maps, and I wanted to try one. And then I did. I did try it. It was a little bit fun. But unfortunately, they don't really have great directions. And the map they give you is very, very big, and your character is very, very tiny in it. So, yeah. Not very fun. Please be TM boy. TM boy. Ooh, you have cheap Pokeballs, though. That's good. So you're not the TM person. You're the TM person. You're male. You suck. You suck a lot. Don't give me flowers. There we go. You have anything in here? Ooh, a PP up. That would be nice. Mudbray. I mean, if I did move my new base over to this version, I would definitely go and add EV grinding stations because yeah, this is definitely going to be a very annoying grind, especially since like my schedule probably could definitely use the work. And I can definitely put like a raid den down or something like that. So I wanted to also talk a little bit more about Cobblemon. I kind of like briefly like sort of just kind of wanted to talk about it, but then I kind of got derailed. So let's go back onto that. So before anybody asks, are we going to be moving the server to being Cobblemon only? Now, I'm a creature of comfort in a sense of, especially for like mods like this, where if Cobblemon was to have a version in which that, or they updates though that they have gyms or something else to do other than the Pokemon shenanigans, then yes, we will move to Cobblemon. I'm still going to keep the Pixelmon Adventure server. I might even keep the name, maybe, or we can switch it to Cobblemon Adventures, but either way, like it's going to be a very interesting dilemma. Right now we have well, technically Pixelmon has also updated to 1.20, so we can switch to that version. But I don't know how many gyms they've introduced. This is the crucial point though. How many gyms have been introduced? When we went to the 1.16 version for, I think, was it 2 sessions, I think, altogether? I think it was 2 sessions altogether. They only had introduced 2 gyms, but I could only ever find 1 gym. Apparently, there was the fire gym, and there was the fire and the grass gym. That was the only 2 that were introduced. I could only ever find the grass gym, and every time I tried to use the /locate feature to try and locate the gym, it would always direct me to the grass gym. So either they never coded in the fire gym at all, but its structure files were still in the mod, or something else was going on. Now, if Cobblemon wants to add gym structures and such like that, which I think is already being planned, I would love for them to plan around that And if they're going to do, so far from what I've seen of testing around, don't get me wrong, I'm still testing it around. I gotta say I don't like one of the mod packs I used. They used the old minimap mod, and I kind of am. I'm kind of liking this one. This one looks really nice. But like I might just switch that over to the one that I like. But that's beside the point. The point is that like if they make a gym, it doesn't even matter if they just make one building and just call it that's the psychic gym. Like that's it. Like I think for this mod, I think it looks like a UFO, I think. Like if they were just to say that's the psychic gym and that's where we're just gonna put it as just the psychic gym in general, then that's fine. I don't care. It's a gym, right? It's a gym. It's something to do. And that means I can maintain my challenge of, having to do all of the gyms. So having a team of 8 that can take on gyms. That's all it is. That's all I'm looking for.